What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jerry, and today's video is going to be on the Detroit Pistons, man. We're going to be talking about their season opener against the Chicago Bulls last night, and I think they showed some promise of how good of a team they could be in the future. And, in this video, we're just going to basically talk about the highs and the lows of that ball game. It should be a quick, brief video. But, we're going to start off with the positive things I saw from the Pistons last night. And I think the number one thing that stood out to me and, really everybody was the team defense that we were able to play. That new Chicago Bull team with 3 players on their squad that averaged 20-plus points before, and that's, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic. We was able to hold that team to 94 to 94 points. So, I saw a great, I saw a great team defense. I saw a great team defense last night, and I saw a couple of good. I saw a couple of good individual performances on the defensive side as well too. Isaiah Stewart, he was guarding Nikola Vucevic for most of the game, held him to I think like 15, 14 points. He was shooting 7 for 21 from the field. That's like 33%. So he did a pretty good job on him, and that's really impressive. We all know that Ben Wallace is mentoring him, so that when you can have a when you have a 4-time defensive player of the year. 4 times Defensive Player of the Year, former NBA player mentoring you, you're gonna see, tremendous leaps in your defensive game. So that was pretty cool. But the Pistons last night, the way they played defense, just seemed like just bringing back that, that Detroit basketball style play, where it's hard defense, making it tough for the other team, and then offense comes after that. So I like what I saw from that. In that aspect. And then on the offensive side of the ball, Jeremy Grant, he had a pretty good game, had 24 points, 3 for 5 from 3, that's 60%. So he did a pretty good job on the offensive end. Saddiq Bey, even though he didn't hit any threes last night, he showed some growth in his game. I think he had like 14, 16 points, something like that, and he didn't have any threes. But watching the game, I saw him get a lot of I would say one-on-one buckets where he created the offense for himself, and that's really impressive. Seeing like that's something he's been working on in the off season. So and then I wouldn't even say these are negative things, but things that I expect to improve and things that we need to work on. We saw some errant turnovers. But it's like turnovers that you see from a young team. It's like we were just rushing things on a few possessions, but that gets better as the team grows, as the players get older. Because this is a young team. We got it's three players or 2 or 3 players in the starting lineup. That's this their second year playing. Isaiah Stewart and Saddiq Bey. These guys are young, so those type of turnovers, come with a young team. But I expect that with Dwayne Casey. I expect that to get under control. And then the Pistons just the reason they lost this game is we just missed a bunch of open shots, and the only how you can fix missing open shots is by making them. So I don't expect Saddiq Bey to go 0 for 4 from 3. So, and because, he was one of the best, shooters in his rookie class last season, probably the best, shooter, on paper by the percentage. But, we make more shots, we win that game easily. And, and we playing without, Cade Cunningham. And, he's supposed to be the catalyst for this offense, the playmaker. So, you got to keep in mind that the Pistons were playing without him. And, and I think the thing that really killed us the most was in the fourth quarter. We had like a 6-minute scoring drought, and the Pistons, we kept getting stop after stop, but we couldn't put the ball in the hole. So I like what I like what I saw from the Pistons, man. I think they played a really good game. They showed up to play some defense, and I love defense. I'm more defensive minded than I am offense. So it was really good to see them come out there and play some defense. And like I said, the stuff that really hurt us is stuff that gets better, along the season. Like I would just really say the turnovers and missing the open shots, and and if And then Killian Hayes, I know he had a pretty tough night. I think he went 0 for 6 from the field, but you want to see him get more than 6 shots, because I think he's very talented. Half of Detroit thinks he's a bum, thinks he doesn't need to be on the roster, but he's a work in progress. This is his second or third year. He's still young, man. So hopefully he can find that confidence. I think he needs to be more aggressive and look for his shot, because he has the package. It's just it's up here. They say basketball is 90% mental, but that's really it for this video, man. Just a quick rundown on that game. How I felt about it. After watching that game, I'm excited, man. I think we're going to be pretty good once Cade Cunningham gets healthy. Get him in the lineup. He's going to make us better. And yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below what did you like that you saw from the Pistons last night, and subscribe, man. Subscribe for more weekly content. We do this all the time. This is our third video this week, man. The NBA just returned, so these videos, they about to be coming out. So subscribe, and that's curtains.